So today, I'm jumping back to 1994, a time where it would cost you $4.08 to watch Quentin Tarantino's second directed movie, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction has always been a movie lurking in the shadows, tempting me to watch it, and I never would. Not until 2 weeks ago did I finally decide to culture myself. And I'm be honest, I had no idea what this movie was going to be about. I've never seen a trailer, nothing. I was solely watching it due to its reputation and the amount of references it has, littered everywhere through music, other actors, and other movies. I mean, it's everywhere. And after seeing it, I think I can safely say that it lived up to its reputation. There is so much I could talk about with this movie. The time manipulation, the actors, the great scenes, and so much more. But the thing that really stood out to me, and still sticks with me, was the humor. Like I said, I didn't know what to suspect with this movie, but just the overall feel in the first couple minutes and the cover did not make it seem like it was going to take a comedic turn. But that's exactly what it did. There were so many funny moments and little gold nuggets that still stand out today. I can't tell you how many times something funny happened, and I was like, wait a minute, I've seen that before. For instance,
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
I have heard that soundbite so many times, never knowing where it came from, and did not suspect it from this movie. But the humor was amazing. And, a great part of that is due to the director and the script. But I think the spotlight should be turned to Samuel L. Jackson as Jules. Now, don't hate me here when I say this. I know he has been in over 100 films. But for me, I've really only seen him or know him as Mace Windu or Nick Fury. I know. But with that, I can't tell you how enjoyable it was seeing him in a different role, just thriving and bringing so many great moments to this movie. Him, along with John Travolta, who is another actor I've only seen like one movie from, which is Wild Hogs. I know, I need to watch some movies, but their chemistry worked in this movie. And every time they were on the screen, every time Vincent and Jules were on the screen, that, in my opinion, was when this movie was in full stride. I mean, you have so many memorable scenes between the two. You got the car opening scene, the interrogation scene, and then you can't forget at the end the accidental shooting scene. That instance shows what this movie is all about. It can just take so many unexpected turns. Every time I thought I knew where the movie was going to go, it just threw a hard curveball that did the most random, most unexpected thing. And that's what's great about this movie. One thing that was constant in this movie, though, was the meaningful dialogue. It had funny, witty, sardonic, and just plain interesting dialogue sprinkled everywhere throughout. We have all seen movies where two characters are just rumbling. And that's what it will do to you. However, this movie was the exact opposite and just injected entertainment in the scenes. That, paired with luxurious acting, made the scenes flow in a memorable movie. Lastly, another element to this movie that clicked was the time manipulation. Like I said earlier, I had no idea where this movie was going to go next. The three stories interwoven together with the time manipulation was a clever idea. But there was two ways it could have went. It could confuse the hell out of the audience or keep them engaged and interested. And in my opinion, it did the latter. I personally thought it was done well. I mean, it's one of those things. If it works, it works. And it worked. I mean, the director that comes to mind with this type of style is Christopher Nolan. I was reminded of him because he's another director that likes to manipulate the time a little bit, and was wondering how much inspiration he took from this type of movie and other Quentin Tarantino films. I haven't seen him, so I wouldn't know if he does do this, if this is a normal thing with the time manipulation or not. I still need to see many Quentin Tarantino films and Christopher Nolan films. Prestige is one of them, so maybe that'll be the next movie I watch, and maybe I'll make a video. Who knows? Anyways, though, those movies can be so effective, in my opinion, because they can keep the audience engaged and also make them keep coming back, trying to figure, little pieces out. Another reason why this non-linear story works is because the three stories in the movie were effective and entertaining. I mean, you have the boxing one, you have Vincent and Jules, and you have Vincent with the boss's wife. My least favorite would probably have to be the boxing one with Bruce Willis. And before you say anything, I have seen Die Hard. All right, I've seen that one. But I'm not saying the third one was bad. I'm just saying out of the three, the other two definitely stole the show in my opinion. Overall, to wrap this up, I say it's a great movie. It lived up to its reputation. It's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, but it's definitely a fun movie. I mean, that's one thing I can say about it. You know, it's not on the surface. It doesn't seem super deep or something. Maybe it is, and maybe it just went all over my head. But to me, it just feels like a fun movie. Anyways, if you're still watching, I appreciate it. And if you got other movies that you would like me to watch and maybe talk about, let me know. Thank you and have a great week. Peace.